What's going on, people? It's been requested that I do a live stream. You know, I'm just waking up. I'm like a vampire. That's why I got these shades on. You know, try to hide the fact that I'm tired. But it's all good. Good morning, good day to everybody, anybody, everybody. Just shake your body. White Pac, everybody. Yeah! But this is a part of a conversation that, this is a part of a conversation that I was having. Yeah, Pac is hungover. Yeah, I know what the hangover. I know the struggle. You know what I'm saying? I try not to drink a lot myself. Thanks for the thumbs up. I appreciate that. This is a part of a conversation that I was having with coworkers yesterday. This is an interesting conversation, and I figured I would share it with you folks out there. It's about sometimes water being thicker than blood. Thanks for the new sub, Deep. Thanks for checking me out. But this is about a conversation about how water is thicker than blood sometimes. What do I mean? Water representing the friends, the people that are not related, that are not associated to you by relation. Friends. Blood being those that are related. You know, I'm a pimp by blood, not relation. That's little Biggie Smalls right there. But no pimp. Anyway. Oh boy. Yeah, I'm back. Yeah, I'm here. Everybody can still see me. I got a phone call. I had to take a phone call right quick. Sorry about that. Anyway, this is a conversation about water being thicker than blood. Sometimes we meet people. Yeah, what's up, Granny? Good to see you. Sometimes we meet people who are not related to us. Sometimes we meet people, who are strangers. You know what I'm saying? And they wind up connecting with us more than people who we related to. I mean, to tell you the truth, I've met homeless people on the street that I probably could trust more than some of the people that I'm related to. No offense to anybody that I'm related to that may be watching this. I've met people online who became, close friends, people that I speak to, that I interact with, that I have, real strong relationships with. And I wondered if there was anybody else out there that has that. Hey, Evelyn, how you doing? And yeah, so this is part of a conversation I was having yesterday about water being thicker than blood sometimes. Not always. There are times when, family is thicker than, anything out there. Sometimes you have those relationships with family members and whatnot. What's up, Crimson Fantasy? I was writing something for you to check out. When I finish it, I'm going to send it to you. But like I said, I was basically talking about how sometimes water is thicker than blood. We have situations where, you meet people, you meet strangers. Granny saying what's up to a couple of people. Soy Francisco Javier, saludos to you, Francisco, saludos. And all my Spanish folks out there, Latin America, the Hispanic community, I love you as well. All communities. Yeah. But yeah, like I said, I was just having a conversation and it came across my mind again to just talk about, how sometimes you meet strangers, you meet people that you least expect. Yeah, Dinata. You meet people that, you don't know where it's going. You don't know, if these people are going to stay in your life. It's like a coworker told me one time, some people come in our life for a season. They come for a reason, a blessing or a lesson. I'm paraphrasing it. So, you can figure out which one you are, looking back, if things don't work out, then I guess you realize that either you was a lesson or, a season or whatever, just a reason. Hopefully I'm making any sense to folks out there. But, sometimes you just meet people and it's crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, you never know who you're going to come across, be it online, be it in the streets, stuff like that. People can really just have these long-lasting friendships to where, they become something. What do you say, Granny? I think that photo behind you, Mel, of the Rat Pack is a prime example of what makes a family and such, of course, a drink stronger than water. Yeah. Definitely. I love the Rat Pack. You know what I'm saying? I'm a big St. Frank Sinatra fan, Sammy Davis Jr. and Dino and whatnot. You know, I just feel like you can form bonds with people who are not family. You know, yeah, you should form bonds with people who are family if you're close like that. But the reality is, all of us are not close as we should be with our family, with people that we grew up with. Sometimes we meet people, you know, strangers, and they become lifelong friends, especially in the second half of our life. I was saying to my mother one time how there's a difference between being friends with somebody and then, you know, in your childhood and then when you get older. Sometimes people grow apart. Crimson says, true, my bonds are all people that aren't family and rely. Yeah. Sometimes you really can't rely on family. You know, sometimes you really can't click with them like that. Sometimes you were cool when you were kids. You know, you get older, there's some divisions, there's some you know, harsh words that are shared, and you have to let go. You have to sever ties, you know, or you have to at least stay away from each other. And then sometimes, like I said, there's strangers that you meet that are like family. And I have people in my family that are like that. And I have people in my family who find friendship and love and peace and prosperity with other folks. It says, I think the Crim, you amazing support system. Yeah. Nah, Crim is definitely a good support system. I mean, Crimson Fantasy, you're definitely a good friend out there. Granny Monster, you're a good friend out there as well. And like I said, I've met tons of people online, you know, who are good friends, good supporters. You know, somebody like Melanie, she's good people. You know, other folks like Juice, you know, he's good people. Wesley Nash, you know, like I said, I could name names. The Monster family, you know, Pet Monster, Granny Monster, Crimson Fantasy. You know, you meet people that, you know what, over time you form strong bonds with. You know, Crimson Fantasy, what you gonna do at 500? Consider, guys. Yeah. I don't know what I'm gonna do for 500 subs. I don't know. I've been thinking about that, Crimson Fantasy. I've been thinking about what I'm gonna do. I don't know if I'm gonna do something special or something. Who knows? Maybe I'll go to the Brooklyn Bridge, like Granny Monster wanted me. I got to do something different, right? You know, maybe if for 500 subs. Oh, what's up, David? Hi, welcome to the room. I was just talking about how sometimes water is thicker than blood. You know, how sometimes, you know, friends can actually wind up becoming closer than family at sometimes. Family drives you nuts. Yeah, well, I mean, family drives you nuts, but sometimes, you know, family is all you got sometimes too. You know what I'm saying? You know, sometimes, you know, as much as we go through with family, you know, they're still there for us, for the ones that are close to us like that. Like my mother, I don't know what I would do without my mother. You know, my brother is crazy and whatnot, but I love my niece and nephews as well. You know, and I have other close family members. Yeah, Granny. I was thinking about going to the bridge. Who knows? I might do that for the 500 subscribers once I get that. Yeah. Random Life is in the building. What's up, Random? If you're here, shout outs to you. Shout outs to everybody that's in the live stream. But like I said again, I'm not having a deep conversation about anything. I'm just talking about a conversation that I was having with some coworkers, you know, the other day about, you know, how, you know, water is sometimes thicker than blood, meaning friendships is sometimes closer than family relations and whatnot. I don't know if any of you experienced this out there. I mean, let me know, share your thoughts on it. You know, have any of you experienced situations where you feel like sometimes, you know, friends, you know, are closer than family or whatnot. Random Life, what's good? Glad you could make it through the live stream. Victory Leo, appreciate that. How's the big green lady like? Oh, you must be talking about the Statue of Liberty. Okay, the Statue of Liberty is good. Victory. If that's what I think you're talking about. Carlton, I'm coming to sit down at 500 subs. It's approaching me. Yeah. Nah. You can come through. Come through, Mr. Thomas. If you want to come through for the 500 subs. I appreciate the support for everybody out there that's been supporting me for the you know, for the time being and whatnot. I mean, I know ever since I did the Granny Monster interview, things kind of spiked and went out of control. You know, so that's just crazy right there. I know Eagle VP was the one that put me on, and then Random Life, I gotta give the shout out to you for asking me to go live. You know, you were staying on me about that, and you know, I'm working on some things, but also I'm back and forth with work and whatnot, just trying to get rest and whatnot. So you know how it is. And any of you out there, creators out there, people with YouTube channels, they have a full-time job. You know what the struggle is like. You know, sometimes you just need to get your sleep. I wasn't even sure if I was gonna do a live stream today, but people been requesting me to come on here. Sorry to hear about your grandmother, David. Wow. yeah, sometimes you have to spend time with your friends or those people that know you or that connect with you and vibe with you. Sometimes people form stronger bonds with people that they're not related with. You know, I mean, and it's just something that happens because you find people who are interested in the same things you're interested in. Like I said, I've found homeless people on the street, you know, who I've developed deeper bonds with than people I'm related to that I knew my whole life. You know, you have a full-time job, try to get the Wi-Fi to run. Yeah, Granny Mouse, I know the struggle. I know the struggle. That's why I got the unlimited data, AT&T. Not saying they ain't the best network, but they work. You know, the network. You know, AT&T want to cut me a check, you can do that as well. Yeah, but Victory Leo says same here, Granny. Yeah, the Wi-Fi is a struggle. Who knows? Maybe we need to do a live stream about the struggles of Wi-Fi, trying to get your Wi-Fi to run, because that could be a struggle all in itself. Sometimes I don't even use my Wi-Fi. I just cut it off, man. I ain't got time for that. But it is what it is. But I don't know, man. I don't know. Back to, you know, the whole thing I was talking about. You know, you just meet people. You meet people that impact your life in a great way. And you never know when it's gonna come. You never know when somebody's gonna walk into your life and change your whole perspective on how you've seen things or how you view the world. You know, you could be in a situation where you were suicidal. You know, you could be in a situation where you lost a loved one. You could be in a situation where you're terminally ill. You know, or you financially been defrauded, or you know, you went through some kind of, you know, situation, and people could really lift you up. Random Life, I'm so glad you started doing live streams, Mel. I could understand the full-time job thing. Yeah, well, I appreciate you, Random, for pushing, you know, that I do the live streams. And me and you need to do a live stream as well, Random. I mean, we could do one today if you want. But the thing is, I'm just grateful to you that you suggested the idea. Definitely, I got to connect with a lot of you know, interesting and cool people. You know, I got a chance to really do some things. Like I said, I appreciate Granny Monster. I appreciate Eagle VP. I need to do a live stream with Crimson somewhere out there whenever you're ready. You know, I'm available on Tuesdays and Wednesdays. Anybody that wants to live stream with yours truly, don't be afraid. Yeah, it seems like YouTube has something called YouTube jail. Yeah, I'm not trying to be locked up online. That's not my thing. I mean, if YouTube has YouTube jail, you know, and you know, I got other things to do. I'm fighting not being locked up in real life. You know, locked up and shot in real life, being black in America. So I don't know about being locked up online on YouTube. I ain't got time for that. Listen, I press delete, ignore, sub, whatever. I don't know. I'm not into YouTube jail. But I hear you, Victory Leo. I got to check out more YouTube jail. I know me and Granny was talking last week about YouTube heroes. You know, it's kind of funny how they have YouTube heroes out there to kind of, you know, help YouTube censor people. You know, it seems more like YouTube villains, if you want. What it says, Granny Monster says, random male criminal pitches, dog water separates us, but yeah, nah, definitely, Granny. You could definitely form strong bonds, you know, even if you're not related. You know, it's really a situation where you find people with like interests. You find people who are like-minded, who respect you, who grow to appreciate and love you, you know, like their family. Because, you know, the reality is that as family, sometimes you grow apart. Even sometimes with friends, you know, that you had as a child, you know, or in certain situations, you grow apart, you drift, you fade. And it's a part of life. You know, not everybody's going to be in your life, you know, for a lifetime, but those people that are in your life, hopefully they're worth, you know, that time in your life that they were there. And it's always a precious thing when you can have lifelong friends, or you can form strong bonds with people, you know, that you probably never expected. You know, because some of the people that I met online, I never expected I would be friends with. I never expected I would have, you know, communications with on a regular basis, and really just share, you know, dope conversations, very dope conversations about life. You know, Victory Leah says, after high school, my friend went there and around, never seen him. Okay, yeah, true. After high school, you know, as far as that goes, yeah, people drift apart too. You know, I know there's probably a couple of people out there with, you know, stories about how they drifted apart from friends, you know, in high school and whatnot. I mean, I don't even know where half the people are that I went to high school with. You know, I couldn't tell you. I couldn't tell you where some of these folks are. You know, I maybe know 2 or 3 of them. You know, especially I didn't even finish high school, but that's another story. Yeah, like I said, people form bonds, and it's just interesting to find out who you'll form a bond with. You never know. Like I said, you never know who you'll come across. You'll never know who will pique your interest. You never know who could even be a love interest. I'm being told to smile more. Hey, okay. I'm gonna look serious. Let me stop. But yeah, like I said, you never know who you're gonna form a bond with. You never know who's gonna come across your life. You never know who's gonna impart into your life. You never know who's gonna add just beauty and blessings and a light and presence to your life. Oh, you want me to growl again? All right, hold on. Let me stop. People think I'm crazy, like I'm hungry or something. Nah. I'm not an angry black man. I'm just being funny. Nah, but I didn't eat yet. I had some donuts, but I got some food in there. So I love live streaming so much that I got the passion and the hunger that before I eat, I'm gonna live stream with you. Hulk smash. Yeah, but anyway, let me stop messing around. I gotta feed the turtles too. I got 2 turtles over there. My mother has. Anyway, that's another thing. I gotta introduce you to the turtles when the time comes. Right now they looking kind of hungry. Granny Monster saying something to Leo. Yeah, forgive me if I have lapses or whatnot. I'm still trying to wake up myself. I'm lucky in a sense I grew up with a small town with homie. Yeah. Growing up in a small town, random, you can definitely have a close-knit community, society, and whatnot. I mean, it pales into comparison to the big city like where I grew up. There's so many different people that I have different relationships with on a regular basis. Well, I have edits for a few. Yeah, no, take care, Granny. Take care, Granny. And I thank you for stopping by. Granny, if there's anything you want to work on with me, just hit me up. Let me know. Like I said, thank you for stopping by and giving me just even moments of your time. I'm very appreciative of it. Everybody's saying bye to Granny. Granny, you're always welcome. Like I said, cheers to you. Cheers to everybody else and anybody that stopped by. Like I said again, anybody that wants to collaborate, anybody that wants to, just shout me a holler and have a conversation online, you know where to find me. And if you don't know where to find me, just Google me or at Mel, X365. I think it's youtube.com/C/Mel X365 at youtube.com. But that's that. Enough of that promo. Yeah, but like I said, I don't have a whole bunch to say, but I just wanted to share the thoughts on that. Sometimes, water is thicker than blood. Sometimes, friends that you meet, people that you come across, folks that you least expect wind up becoming closer than family. They become family to you. They become people that you confide in. They become people that you could, run to or talk to or just be around and have a good time. They're people that could lift your spirits up. They're people that can make you feel good about life. They're people that could hold you accountable to when you're doing stupid stuff. They're people who are just realistic with you, who are honest with you, who are kind to you. They're people who are just not afraid to challenge you and stuff like that. There are people out there like that. And sometimes they just happen not to be family. When you are family, it's a great situation. Who knows, maybe I'll do a live stream about that one day, but for those folks out there that have friends that are like family, that are close, that are thicker than blood, be appreciative, hold them dear, because it's a blessing when you can find folks, who just click with you and relate to you in those type of ways, definitely. And I think with that being said, I'm actually going to go get me something to eat because I'm hungry. And I got a lot to do later on. But I appreciate you folks for stopping by. I appreciate all those folks that support. I'm almost at 500 subscribers, and I could not have done that without you, Melanie. Thank you. Thank you for stopping by, Melanie. I appreciate it. Yeah, I probably should have texted you or something. Almost to 500. Almost to 500. But I was just talking about, before I go, sometimes how water is thicker than blood, meaning friends, people that you meet, sometimes become thicker and form stronger bonds than family. thank you, Victory Leo, for stopping by. Yes, I think this was a productive stream, and like I said, I wasn't here to say anything deep, anything crazy. There was a little humor inside of it too, but yeah, like I said, sometimes you just meet people. Have a great day, Random. Sometimes you just meet people who are close to you like family. And I say to anybody, if you have those connections, cherish them. Okay, what's up, Will? I see you. David was here not too long ago, so I got Will and I had Dave in here. And it's always, like I said, I hate to go when there's more people coming into the live stream. But just to do a quick recap for anybody that missed what I was saying before I go, basically I was just talking about how sometimes water, which represents friends, people not related, is thicker than blood, which is family, people you related to, people that are associated with you, do relationships, do marriage, stuff like that. And I was just talking about how, sometimes you have these close relationships with people that you never expected to have. You have relationships with people that were strangers to you. For me personally, I've met people homeless in the street that, I've formed close bonds with than some of my family. And, it's kind of strange. You never know when that's going to happen. But if you do have a close family, that's a blessing as well. Some people have close family. Some people have close friends. Some are interchangeable. You have friends of the family and stuff like that. So you be grateful for that. But some of us don't have a strong family bond. Some of us don't have, the most functional upbringing. Some of us have dysfunctional upbringings to where, you have friends that were there for you in times of need. Be it you come from a situation of domestic violence, drug abuse, sexual abuse, verbal abuse, a violent background, adoption, whatever that is. So like I said, I'm just recapping on that. And I'm saying it's a blessing when you can find people who are like family, even when they're not family. And I think on that note, I have to get me something to eat. Thank you for everybody to tune in. Don't forget to give this a thumbs up. Don't forget to support the people that joined in the live stream. Check out their channels and stuff like that. Blood thicker than water, but only in certain cases. You need water to live. Yeah. I hear you, Mr. Thomas. Yeah. Only in certain cases. Everybody is not as close as family, but some people are. So be grateful, be blessed that those folks that you do come across are like that. Yeah, always give a thumbs up. I appreciate that. And if all hearts and minds are clear, everybody enjoy their day. Who knows, I may upload another video today, but it won't be a live stream. Peace.